in assets, in part because he's an even bigger shareholder in Microsoft than Bill Gates. Here to talk more about what's next in the Sterling Clipper saga is sports attorney Deanne Arthur. Deanne, welcome to the program.
Hi, Misha.
So the very latest news is that Donald Sterling's attorney says that he will be moving forward with suing the NBA for a reported $1 billion. So first of all, under what grounds is he going to sue the NBA? And then will that interfere with the sale of the team to Steve Ballmer?
Well, Donald Sterling, they've reported that he is now going to sue the NBA for a breach of contract and a violation of his due process rights, meaning that he is going to say that the NBA has violated his rights to be part of the team, and they've done it without the due process that's afforded to him. Also, that they have breached the contract that he has entered into with the NBA when he originally bought the team. Now, with that lawsuit being in the works, he doesn't necessarily have to prove the facts this early on in the lawsuit. He just necessarily has to get the lawsuit into court. And with that, he can get injunctive relief, meaning that he can say, hey, stop everything while we figure this out. I have a lawsuit, so let's stop this sale, let's stop everything while we figure out if I have an actual case.
And you know, that brings up another point. So if he was found mentally incapacitated, first of all, where did that evaluation come from? And then what recourse does he have to sort of derail the sale of the team?
Well, with mental incapacitation, the standard is different in the court of law than it would be for example, the trust, where Shelley Sterling is now saying that she is in control of the trust because of his mental incapacitation. Now, they say that two separate doctors have found that he has Alzheimer's, although the lawyers are saying that he has some kind of diminished mental state, not necessarily naming it as Alzheimer's. The problem with that is we have a legal term in the legal world that we call the four corners of the document, meaning that contracts control. So the contract with the trust is what is going to control, which allows Shelley to be able to make decisions regarding the team, because the trust actually owns the team, not just Donald Sterling. But the mental incapacitation with the trust is not the same standard of proof as it would be to get it into the court of law.
So it sounds like nowhere near done. So let's go back to Steve Ballmer now and his negotiation with Shelley Sterling. The last NBA team that sold went for $550 million. So is Ballmer way overpaying for this, or is this a good deal?
It's probably a good deal in the sense, yes, Ballmer's overpaying in the sense that you and I would probably say, but it's a good deal because Ballmer has the opportunity to get in there fast, maybe before a lot of this goes down with the lawsuit. Shelley still has Donald Sterling's ear. She still has the ability to be able to kind of negotiate with him, to be able to get him to act a little bit more rationally. She was able to get him to sign over the trust to her in the first place even. So there's still some likelihood that this sale might go through before some of the ramifications of the lawsuit.
And real quick, what about this nature? People were talking about the fact that Donald and Shelley are actually in cahoots together, and this is just a big scheme of theirs.
Well, that could be said, but I'm not sure what Shelley would be getting out of it by being in cahoots with him as far as getting the team sold and then him going around and filing a lawsuit as well. The thing that's really helpful is that they're able to probably get more from the team had they not waited until the June 3rd deadline where they're now going to be forced. Because by that time, it kind of lowers their bargaining power. People know that they need to get out and get out fast because of the NBA is forcing their hand.
All right. Thank you so much, Deanne, for your insight. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Misha.